everyone here. This is Ric Fierabracci.
Hello, hello.
Ric, you probably know from playing with Billy Cobham and a bunch of other people. And Ric's going to demo the brand new Bassbone OD. What we did was took the Bassbone and then we kind of elevated it to another level. We're going to continue on with the Bassbone, but we kind of brought up another level for it. I think it's pretty cool, and cool enough that we thought we would actually do a press conference on it, just show you guys what it is, take advantage of Ric being here, and if you want, we'll do another demo on some stuff afterwards. But Ric, why don't you take it away? I'm going to move out of the way.
Sure, I sure will. You have a lot of things in one box. You have basically a drag control on the front end, which is nice to have. 10 meg input switch if you play piezo. And then you have the ability to have two different preamps in here, two different EQ points, A or B, or you can have them both on at the same time if you play upright that has a magnetic pickup and a piezo. You can blend them together. I had a guy come in here about an hour ago and he plays Mini Moog and bass at the same time once in a while. I forgot the pop band he's in, but you know, it's a perfect thing for him. So it's good. So you can have, like, you know, kind of a fatter kind of, and then go to like a different sound that has more like mids, you know, without hitting the thing. So you have the ability to switch that with one bass is really nice. Two basses, of course, you have two different channels. The overdrive on this is, I really like it for the main reason that it's not too overdriven, it's not distortion. So I can get from, here it is dry, I can blend in the distortion and still have the high end. I don't lose a note choice, you know what I mean? The fundamental's still there. So I can have it subtle and still play chords, and they still sound good. So having that is really nice. So you can have it all the time. Sounds like a compressor, you know, in a way. So that's really nice. I mean, subtly it's really nice just to have like a vibe going on. You can hear the notes, you can hear the pitch. It doesn't get in the way. It's like having two amps, like having a clean amp and a dirty amp. And that's the way it was done originally, really. You know, Rickenbackers that have one going to a dirty amp, a Marshall guitar amp, and then they have the clean amp. So yeah, it's a good way of doing it. Small package, you get a full DI, phase switch, everything. So really you get the size and weight of a DI. You have a 2-channel mixer with full EQ and an overdrive unit, and a headphone amp in the back. So you can practice or tweak on your gig. Sure.
You said you could, the guy before, I have one, I have the previous model, and I wasn't able to play both at the same time. You can play both at the same time now?
There's a little blend, there's a little very tiny switches back here. That's the drag control, that screw, which is an impedance loading variable thing, which is on a lot of radial things. But these little switches, right, it says blend there. If I hit that, then both channels are on at the same time. And that comes in useful, like you just said, there's opportunities for that.
You have an option to then choose, or once they're on at the same time?
Well, you can choose by just turning down the volume, but they're on all the time. Or you can have it just one channel or the other, like I have it now. So it's, you know, it has a lot of different things going on. I travel a lot, so for me to have something this small that does all of this, you know, it's a direct box and it's 2 channels. So I can, you know, I have one bass that's a lot harder than the other bass, so I can smooth it out on this. And then the EQ is nice too, so, you know, you pretty much have the whole thing in one little tiny box.
In the last scenario, are you running the DI off of that? Or?
Well, I have a weird setup, but, you know, personally what I do is I got, this DI goes to the board, excuse me, to a Mackie mixer, to a power amp, to my cabinets. And then out of the output, I go to another direct box that goes to the house. So I have a strange setup. But most people would just go straight out of the amp from the output, and then the house will get the DI. And you have a pre and post switch there too. So if the engineer doesn't want your EQ, you can just give it to him completely dry, and you can just, you know, do your thing out of your amp. There it is. It's brilliant.
Thank you.